Did you turn it back on?
Yeah, I turned it back on. Okay. Let's go.
Okay.
Now it should be good. Yeah, awesome.
I don't have permissions to change it either.
Yeah. Okay, I saw your.
I can change the title on the main stream, but not on the second one.
Okay, we'll keep it like this.
It's just gonna be like this, and they'll have to fix it later.
Okay.
Do you want first or second introduction?
I'll take the first one. So, the first player on Carriage Junction LV playing with the purple probes, playing Protoss, is JohnGoodman playing as Reality. Your turn.
And to the top left, as the orange Terran, it is Lanfear.
Okay. Nothing crazy so far. Lanfear going for that gas before barracks. And JohnGoodman just going for a quick scout and a gateway.
Looks like you're getting some stream lag. Still. Also, your overlay needs to be switched.
Oh yeah. Hold up. I'm still getting a bit of lag. Okay, I'm gonna solve it next game. Okay, JohnGoodman going for that gateway into Nexus first. Or quick Nexus.
I mean, quick is almost not accurate, it's more like standard.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
Quick but it's standard. Okay, so not really sure what to expect out of JohnGoodman, because he likes to change up his playstyle a lot.
Okay, Lanfear gonna come and scout that. He only has one Rex and one Cyber Core, so nothing special up until now.
And I'm gonna kinda I was gonna say I was gonna expect a 3 racks of some sort, but he's actually dropped this factory. Maybe something about the new patch he wants to test out.
Maybe the new Cyclone? We'll wait and
the new Cyclone's not very good.
Well, I don't know. Okay. We don't mind. Okay, that's interesting.
Yeah, so...
Okay, so he sees the second gateway and the Twilight Council.
Once upon a time, Lanfear was pretty fond of a Widowmine drop.
He might be doing it again.
So, he might be, yeah, exactly. He might be bringing that back with the new patch, especially since it continues on that Widowmine. He can move into like Burrowmine play, since all can be cloaked when they have the drilling claws.
Yeah. Let's see if he's going to do exactly that.
Oh, it looks like your stream cleared up a little bit.
Yeah, looks like. After I change the overlay, it's much better. Good. Okay, going for that Liberator first and a tank. JohnGoodman going for that Blinken robotics facility. Work it is done. Okay,
He's a tank and a liberator as well.
yeah. Lanfear is... Yeah,
All his
Okay, Lanfear look like he's staying defensive for now.
Yeah. Blink is almost done for Goodman, so he's gonna have some, or at least, rather I should say, mobility to get out on the map or defend drops. He may not necessarily use it very aggressively. He only has 2 stalkers or 4 stalkers at the moment. They're kind of split up. As he wants to just defend drops. But there is going to be this tank push coming across the map instead. And on a map like Kairos Junction, this can be pretty effective, especially as Goodman is just not in position with enough units to delay the push. The mine is going to burrow and is being constructed right here.
Yeah. He sniped the Liberator.
Okay,
He's building a double bunker and a missile turret. That's interesting. The second Liberator comes.
He got both SCVs on those, but more SCVs are going to finish up these bunkers.
Yeah, and more missile turrets. That's interesting.
The missile turrets are to get rid of the observers predominantly in this scenario, which allows better protection for the mine.
Yeah.
Unusual, but it's like kind of retro too. Like there was a day and age where this was like common Terran play. Look at the bunker that's not either being cancelled or completed. This kind of
looks like JohnGoodman is going to also make some props for this first base, and he's going for those disruptors.
Oh, this is nice. The Liberator Siege on the natural, on the main rather, is going to open up the natural for... it could have opened up the natural. He could have pushed there, but he missed his window.
Yeah. Oh, disruptor. Oh,
Ooh, nice shot.
Okay. That was a nice shot. Now, JohnGoodman is has more army supply than Lanfear.
There's a more technical army for the Terran, so like...
Oh, blink forward. Yeah.
Oh,
that we
another good shot gonna get rid of the... I think Goodman has broken this contain.
Yeah. Lanfear almost finished his fourth command center while JohnGoodman is already mining from his fourth Nexus. Yeah. Okay. And now JohnGoodman is 10 workers ahead, and he also has more army supply, so he hasn't he has
charge now, and he's only on 1 robo at the moment. 3 gateways. So wow, or he has 4.
Yeah.
Wow, that was a good breakout, and while he has a better army, he doesn't have any tempo because he doesn't have the production to really capitalize on position.
Yeah, he's making some Colossi now. That's going to be interesting. And he's making the charge upgrade.
Targeting added to the Colossi, they're a lot more powerful in a straight-up fight, just because it can kind of move and shoot a little bit better. Like before, they do a whole lot for you with engagement, but now you can kind of reposition. You can get them where they're supposed to be. Instead of, I hope this works. But YOLO-y before. But, more. I'm gonna see a drop coming out from Lanfear. This is just to harass. It's gonna swing around, hit the main.
Yeah.
Try to pressure on the other side.
Yeah. Templar Archives, 2 more gateways and double forges coming up. And 2 more Colossi. Lanfear is going to double drop another drop going to the third base.
Yeah, it's timed out so that his first drop should pull the Protoss back to the main before the drop hits at third. So that's kind of nice, this seesaw motion. Really targeting anything specific just yet. And the Colossus pops, which gonna be... Stalkers aren't good units. Couple probes at this third base location. Starting to boost out, but the Blink Stalkers will have none of that either.
Yeah, that was a nice defense by JohnGoodman. 8 probes are down still. But JohnGoodman is really ahead. Still 10 workers ahead and a lot of armies. And 30 army supply.
And there is one point of concern though, is that JohnGoodman is on 1-1. Up before the next major fight, but like to be equal or ahead in this matchup for upgrades might be troublesome if it weren't for the severe supply advantage this currently has.
Yeah, +1 +1 almost finished up. More stalkers coming.
The scenario in which this can really hurt Goodman is if he were to try and attack up a ramp into a choke or something of that nature, in which the DPS of Aaron can run his army before the his own DPS really gets to kick in.
Yeah. Okay. The armies might clash soon.
Okay, he's gonna go around from this left-hand side of the map.
Yeah. Lanfear has his sensor tower now, so he's going to see this. Widowmice did not borrow in time. But 10 SCVs died. Range Liberator. The range upgrade for the Liberator is going to start now.
Okay, that's... If Lanfear can get to that point of the game where he has a lot of ranged Liberators, I think he'll be a lot more comfortable. But until that point, is back in... as he has that supply advantage, as he has the production now to back up his push potential.
Yeah. He's
Are these drops kind of gonna intercept each other?
Yeah. Oh, good. Oh, and Lanfear going with some marines to kill some probes. Oh. 8 probes died. Okay, that's nice. We're going to lose those marines. A big fight at Lanfear's base.
Taking some damage. There's almost too many of them to really be stopped, but there's no more buffer, and he had to do, which was to attack up a ramp through a choke. Stream cheating?
I don't know. Okay, Lanfear.
Okay, Lanfear is gonna take the high ground location. Okay, Storm is not done yet, so there's not really a way for him to punish this clumped nature of the Liberator siege at the moment. That's gonna allow Lanfear to be pretty safe from this. Have forces at home still, but Liberators really zone out a lot.
Okay. JohnGoodman is making more stalkers to take down those liberators, but it's going to be pretty hard. He's going straight in. Oh, those liberators are getting some nice value. Oh, and a chunk of Marines is going to the fourth base, and he's going to take down 13 probes and the Nexus too.
He
Okay.
really using his liberator to siege the location and force a lot of attention out of Goodman on one side of the map. Then he sends this second prong of Marine mine, and it's trying, like, it intends to trade out, but it's intending to trade out somewhere that the Protoss attention is.
Yeah. JohnGoodman is going from the back.
Okay, this could be good for him. He might be able to clean up these liberators with this, but really, at what cost? He's lost 2 bases already. He's down to half a mining base. From Goodman, it has to clean everything up and kill the Terran.
Yeah.
Economy to fall back on after all of this.
Lanfear still has army at home, and he is going to lose that chunk of army.
Yeah, so the question now becomes, does Lanfear's reinforcements have the muscle and positioning to stop him from marching across the map and killing?
Okay.
A planetary fortress at this location, so a repair can
help. Yeah, he's repairing it. Okay, that's good.
Marines are sitting on the side. Oh,
he's not repairing it. Okay.
A lot of work right now.
Yeah.
One of them's very close to death, but it is not dead yet, and that's extra DPS that it offers.
Yeah. More liberators coming. Okay. 6 of them coming now. Okay. He defended it. Only 10, only 10 workers died, so that's good. These widow mines of Lanfear are still staying there at the 4th base of JohnGoodman.
Oh.
He's
cloaked.
Yeah. I think JohnGoodman does it here. Yeah, Lanfear almost got no army.
Oh, Lanfear has liberators, and the liberators can theoretically clear up everything in this army over time. Like, the stalkers are taking them out, but still, like, he, like, has production, and he still has bases. Like, you're in a proper, like, it doesn't look like a base race, but there are elements of a base race in this scenario. Like, this is not good for Lanfear by any means, but, like, Protoss is on top of his production and he hasn't floated anything away. Never mind any of that.
Yeah. He's not...
His build away, there was, like, a small chance still. His liberators sieged up this choke. It derped a little bit and didn't do either of those, so...
Lanfear is going to GG, so first game goes to JohnGoodman.
That was really winnable for Lanfear if he just identified the crisis that he had put into after he killed those. I think he understood the state of the game. Goodman did.
Yeah. Okay, we're now gonna wait a little for the next map.
What is Lanfear's map selection now?
Yeah. Let's see what he chooses now. Okay, so blue shift we have. You're gonna do the same, I make the first one, you make the second one? Or you wanna switch it up?
Same.
Okay, so I'm doing the first one?
Yeah.
Okay, so top right corner, playing with the purple Protoss probe, it is JohnGoodman.
And to the bottom left has the orange Terran X, all the same. It is Lanfear.
Starting at last game. We have to see who's gonna take this game. JohnGoodman had a really good fight at the end of the game, and that was really nice. But maybe now Lanfear will switch up his strategy, who knows? Okay. JohnGoodman is making a pile near his Lanfear's third base, and another gateway.
You know, I think is wrong with this now. I think Goodman wants to use a proxy 2 gate, but his second gate is actually considerably late to this build. He's going to be facing what appears to be a developing 3 racks, and I don't think that's going to pan out very well. The 3 racks has a lot of deeper spots there. Goodman's probably just going to cancel this gateway. He doesn't have a probe here. It's just not going to be cost efficient. Oh, no, he let it finish. No!
Yeah, that's
man.
him. Even building an adept with it. I don't know what they're going to do.
This is just bad for Goodman all around. He's invested 250 minerals into something that's not going to return any value.
Yeah.
While he does have this adept at the natural, the point of the fast adept is useless as the command center is already done, so he will not even get the stall on the command center.
Yeah.
Well, Goodman is 250 minerals down from what he needs, and with a fast 3 rack stim timing at about the 5 to 6 minute mark. I just don't see Goodman having the tools to taking a considerable amount of damage from that.
Yeah. Hold on a second. We have here in chat. We have people in chat saying that your mic is half echo, half robotic.
Huh. Okay, let me see if I can do something about that.
That's what Zerix says. So maybe we can fix that.
I'm getting the feeling there might be something wonky about the way your mic or your Discord works. Not your mic, but your Discord, because it sounds like you.
That may be.
From what you were saying earlier.
Yeah, that may be. I can't deny it.
Okay.
Steampunk is close to finishing, so Lanfear is preparing for an attack soon, I think. There is not a lot of home for JohnGoodman. He will need some shield battery if he wants to hold it.
Right. That's part of like the result of that proxy gate being shut down so hard. He's getting another pylon at the front, but he doesn't have shield batteries here yet. And this force from to get scary. Stim is now starting. Oh no, that's combat shields.
Combat shields.
So he can move out whenever he feels comfortable. I think he's waiting for combat shield as his army is not moving.
Yeah, he already has impact down, so he's making another barracks too. He has no factory until now. 2 more barracks, okay.
Waiting like this is actually a small mistake from Lanfear. And hit when Stim finished.
Yeah,
This portal wouldn't be here, and the sentries wouldn't be here.
yeah, I think that if he just goes now, he can just kill Goodman right now. Goodman is making a second robotics facility, and he finishes robotics base, so he might go for Colossi soon. Combat shield.
I don't think now is. I think the window actually already closed. Portal and the sentries gives Goodman the ability to cut up the Terran army, and there's no medevacs with this.
Yeah. So every steam will cost a lot.
There's not a whole lot from him, from the Protoss either.
Yeah.
He's
Steaming forward.
Oh, those are decent force fields, but he's lost everything.
The first ones
Like,
are
the
good.
force fields are there, but they just delayed the.
Yeah, they just delayed the battle. Yeah, the death.
Is to fall back on.
Yeah. He's now going for the walkers, like, okay. Hold
We're out, and that can clear most of this. Oh, is that trapped?
Oh.
I think the disruptor is
Yeah.
trapped.
Yeah. Caucasus shield is going to be done now. Yeah, that disruptor is trapped. Oh. That disruptor
Oh,
is
man.
doing everything, yeah.
That is painful.
Yeah, that disruptor could have this okay.
Oh, that is painful.
Lanfear coming up and killing JohnGoodman in the second game. This is going to be a tied up series. The score is now 1-1 in this best of 7. JohnGoodman saying his SimCity release helped him throw away. I mean, that disruptor block, was pretty bad for him. We're going to play on Stasis LE now, one of the new maps from this season. It might be. You think it's a problem on my end?
I think it's the Discord.
It might be, but I'm not sure. I can make you louder if that's the case, but I don't think that's.
Said that it's at least better now. It's not as nice as the Discord, but we kind of need Discord, so.
Yeah. Yeah, we can. Okay. In the top right corner of the Status LE map, playing with the purple Protoss probes, it is JohnGoodman from Bionic Aftermath.
And to the top left, as the orange Terran, it is Lanfear.
Okay, so same starting as the other two games so far. We're only seeing standard games so far. Nothing pretty different except the timing push of Lanfear.
I mean, I wouldn't really call the last game standard. A proxy gateway is.
And now not that standard. Yeah, I know
It's kind of on the cheesy end of things.
Yeah, well, at least it was shut down.
Yeah, it was. It never did anything cheesy. Like,
Yeah.
it's a cheesy build, but it never did anything
Yeah. It never.
around. Also, your overlay is still on the wrong one.
Oops, forgot to change it. Sorry.
Good.
I forget to switch it sometimes.
Everyone does. Everyone does.
Yeah.
Okay, so a couple things about stasis. Is a little bit elusive. So, like, the issue that we saw with the disruptor block happen on blue shift. It can certainly happen here. It is a lot harder for the Protoss, either player, to properly identify where their buildings should go on this map. Heading is a little bit poor.
Yeah.
May or may not come into play.
Yeah.
The thing is that you have really short air distance on this map.
Yeah, really short air distance, but the ground distance is pretty long. You can also
The ground distance is normal, but the air distance, I mean, you're pretty much right next to each other.
Yeah. You have that Zen Naga tower in the middle of the map that can help you see.
Right. But if you don't hold the Zalnaga tower, then you can get blindsided by a drop pretty easily.
Yeah, and the drop could very easily go through the main and the natural at the same time. It's not.
Right.
The path with the rocks is going to be interesting. I don't know if any of them is going to take it.
Yeah.
But it's a path going directly into the natural, so that will be interesting.
Goodman is getting Blink to start things off, which is going to allow him to shut down drops provided he has vision of them coming.
Yeah.
Gonna move out
Yeah.
2 attempts to start with.
He's going to kill that SCV from the Zelnaga tower and going to take control of it. Lanfear going for that Helion Reaper. Interesting.
Devs actually need to be at home in order to. But actually, that is trading pretty well.
Yeah. No, they had it got shut down. Okay. Lanfear going for that reactor on the starport, so you might see some drops here.
Okay, so it looks like the medevac wants to drop in the main while the Hellions hit the natural. This kind of two-pronged
Yeah. Oh, let's
a lot of potential
Yeah.
were it not scouted.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Lanfear is now going to see that you cannot bypass this wall. Going to drop the mines. JohnGoodman. Oh, now the Helions come and drop
Okay.
3 probes. Okay, that's nice.
Gonna focus on the natural, and the Hellions are looking to after the fact.
Okay.
There's still one mine there.
Yeah.
Picking up one of them, it kind of okay.
Okay, he's going to take it. And
We'll get out with both of them. So this is not bad. He only wins for 9 probes. That's
yeah.
I would take that trade as a Terran.
Every day. That's pretty interesting. I never realized that you have here a wall in the upper side of the map that you cannot bypass, even though it looks like you can go through there with
Yeah.
units. And that's pretty interesting.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a buffer, but it's messes with the flight path. It doesn't like prevent you from dropping, and it still keeps the air distance short.
Yeah, but
Sensors are in the line of the.
yeah, but also that means that you cannot go to the main base without going through the natural, so your drop can be seen.
I see what you're saying.
Yes, and JohnGoodman, I don't think he did realize is that if he puts his stalker at his natural, he'll don't need any other stalkers on at the main base.
Well, you can still boost past the natural, so
Yeah.
I don't know if I would agree with that statement.
Yeah, you're right. True. JohnGoodman is going over the map, but Lanfear already 2 tanks and Widow mine.
Could be a mine drop hitting Goodman's main as well at home.
Yeah, with that medivac.
Yeah, with the 2 tanks, these stalkers are gonna. He's probably gonna take some mine damage in a moment.
I think he saw it. I don't. No, he did not. Oh.
Okay.
Only 3 probes, but and a stalker. Nothing much. And both the mines and the medivac died.
That went considerably better for Goodman than it should have.
Yeah. He wasn't even,
Fortuitous.
yeah, he wasn't even paying attention to the drop and somehow it still didn't do any critical damage.
Looks like your stream is frozen.
Frozen? Yeah, it is kind of frozen. I think I should lower the graphics even more after this game.
It's frozen now, so you have to do something about it.
Well, all I can is just change the graphics, but I don't know. I don't think I can do it now. Okay, so I cannot change all of the graphics until I restart the game, but let's hope I fix it. I went on low graphics so we can make sure it won't freeze as much. Okay. Lanfear's got a lot of farming, but JohnGoodman has more workers. Going for that, I think he's going to take a 40C.
Oh, there's a disruptor shot!
Oh, that was a big shot.
That was nice. Yeah, that was nice.
We have 2 disruptors here, so they might turn the fight around. Oh, another big hit. I think JohnGoodman is going to defend this one.
And those 2 shots bought him a lot. The Liberators... I don't like the second Liberator position. The second Liberator should have sieged the ramp instead.
Yeah. Oh, he's going on the ramp. No, he can go. No, he can go at the 4th base and clear it. But that's
And not if he gets that shot.
He can go at the 4th base, but does he see it is the question.
He knows that it's there. His drop went right by it.
Yeah.
Earlier, line drop. Concerned about protecting his tanks, which he should be.
Yeah. He knows there is a base there, but he's not going for it. He could just put his tanks there and just wait. Yes.
He can't leave his tanks exposed is the issue. Like, he can splinter... What he should do is splinter off, like, 4 Marines.
Yeah.
He's trying to just break Goodman now, and really the 3rd has not kicked in for...
Okay. That disruptor is still scary, it can do some damage.
He's gonna stem in after the shot is wasted.
Yeah.
And
I think he's
gonna
going to
get everything there.
Yeah, he's going to take the 2nd class. It's not going to happen, but more Marines are coming. And he still has 1 more tank, 2 more tanks actually, and 1 Liberator. And he's going to take down that Colossi, yes. And I think he's going to take this game. Oh, there's still 1 disruptor. I don't think he can defend with only 1 disruptor, but we have to see. More gateways came up. Zelo's going for the tank. Tank Nexus is going down. But I think Lanfear is going to win this fight. Yeah. More reinforcements coming up. Yeah, he's preparing to assault the main base. Oh, that Colossus is going to do some damage. Medivacs are out of energy, so... Going
Yeah, I mean, at this point, Lanfear doesn't need to press the issue. He is going to, but like, this is almost unnecessary.
Yeah, he can just take the third base and contain JohnGoodman on one base while he is making his third one.
And he knows that he's dropping his third at home. He's
Yeah,
GG.
and JohnGoodman is going to surrender. But I think on Stasis Ellie, if you saw the position of the gold bases, that would have been a good position for a 30C for Terran. I think so.
Didn't really matter in this game.
Yeah, it didn't really matter, but... Okay, JohnGoodman is going to get some water, while Lanfear is 2-1 ahead. Let me change the score. You want me to pop the quality? I lowered as much as I could. But I think it's going much better now. I don't see any more lags. Yeah, it's looking better now. Oh, I'm going to restart the game real quick until you guys. Or nah, I don't think I need it. I changed the quality, so it's fine. Now the question is, who's going to win this series? Lanfear is 1 point ahead. He has 2 games over JohnGoodman that has only 1. And now we gotta wait and see what's going to happen. I can still hear that bzz on the background, Xeno.
Oh, well.
Now, can you...
Go back to the robot sound if I try and change it again.
Ah, okay. Then leave it as it is. Not that big kind of a problem. Yeah, that tag position was nasty. Coming from our second player, JohnGoodman. Fish tanks have infinite range. We cannot agree to that part, but... Indeed, they helped Lanfear siege that position. Now playing on Port Alexander. Okay. One of the new maps too, and also one of the Only the Nidus League maps. Okay, let's leave it. Let's leave then. He forgot to put the game hard mode so we can see the dead worker and what units are producing. Okay, now that's better. We're now going into the fourth game of this series. Playing in the top left corner of the Port Alexander LE map, using the purple Protoss probes. It is JohnGoodman.
And to the southeast, Trunks. It is the turn.
Your Discord is freezing a little bit. Keep that in mind. Or it is on my end, I'm not so sure. Okay, so standard opening so far from both of our players.
Pylon Scout from Goodman. Has he been using a Pylon Scout all these games? I don't think so. Why he would change the Pylon Scout now? Maybe it's an old habit.
Yeah.
Coming back.
Well, he can catch the Lanfear off.
That's true.
Now I can also hear that echo. Oh, no longer. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Oh,
Okay.
wow. That probe was very low. JohnGoodman going for that nexus on the low ground, and Lanfear preparing for a second command center.
So all very standard. About.
Yeah, for both of our players. Okay, Lanfear going for a factory now. They're going to kill that probe over there. Yes. JohnGoodman chrono boosting. Yeah.
And
JohnGoodman chrono boosting that adept, and the Lanfear going for a reactor and fully walling his main base. He's supply broker right now, so that's going to hurt him a bit.
I guess this second depot, or just don't know what.
Yeah.
I imagine it's the second depot.
Okay, going for a Widow Mine again and starting that starport.
I'm thinking this is going to look a lot like Game 1 for...
Lanfear.
We do see the Twilight Council coming down again for... May be settled on this Blink Disruptor play.
They both went for the same army composition the whole game. JohnGoodman going for that Stalker Disruptor into Charge-Lot Archon Colossi, and Lanfear is still going for that, his bio style.
The way he presented the in Game 1 and Game 3 were pretty different. Because, like, with a Hellion Mine play, but then he went back into that bio comp. As in Game 1, it was more like this, in that he set up for this stronger initial push, but it hit it hit faster.
Yeah. He's going to deny that Adept Scout with his supply depot. Liberator coming down. A sneaky engineering bay here.
So I guess if we look back to the first game, he's probably going to want to move out soonish with all of this.
He forgot
everything with this adapt.
Yeah, he forgot to lower the depot, so now that adept is going to do some damage. No workers died. That's interesting. We have 2 workers or 1 HP, but none of them died. That's interesting.
The adept was targeting the was not targeting anything, so it just hit the ones in the gas because that was what closest to it.
Yeah.
Fortunate for Goodman, as
Yeah.
actual kills would have been nice.
Goodman going to up to 6 gateways, and
He knows that there's an attack coming because he scouted this, and he probably remembers from game 1.
yeah, going for that immortal, and he. The question is he going for Colossi or Disruptor now?
He should be going for disruptors.
Yeah.
At least start things off. He might get Colossi later.
He's banking a lot of resources. Oh, he's preparing. Oh no. Yeah, he's banking a lot of resources now. Yeah, his supply blocked and he cannot make that disruptor, so John.
Well, he's gonna have some warp gates finishing up, so he'll have the spending production.
Yeah.
Some of this.
Okay. That liberator
10
can move.
on two
Okay.
Like this.
He's going to take it on those gateways.
I think this is gonna go a lot better for Lanfear.
Yeah, then the first.
Liberator at the main is going to
Yeah.
lot of probe kills. My goodness, that is doing some work. Disruptor is coming down, but
Oh.
gonna be enough of a connection, I don't think, as there are still a lot of Marines in that
In those bunkers, yeah.
in those.
Lanfear not going to siege up that second tank.
It's sieging now.
Yeah.
Gonna keep leapfrogging the bunker and missile turrets. Another disruptor gonna go. Oh, I guess it died before it.
Yeah.
This natural is pretty much not, like, you can't mine from this anymore.
Yeah, and he lost all his workers from the main base, so now he's going to have no eco. Yeah, 42 workers died so far. That's huge.
This game we get to see what Lanfear intended to do game 1.
Yeah, but also I look like JohnGoodman can defend this, but he's not having any more eco. He's sitting on 11.
What does it matter? He has no economy.
Yeah, exactly. I mean,
11. He has less probes right now than when he started this game.
yeah. So there is no way he's going to recover from this one. Lanfear can just sit back, make some army, and then go kill him.
He doesn't even need to. He can sit back and macro for the entirety of the game, and he will be ahead in supply indefinitely.
Yeah. Yeah, he's still going. Is he going to drop the main base again? That would be cool. Leaving John Goodman with like 2 probes or something like that, or no probes. And JohnGoodman is going over the map with 1 sentry, 1 zealot, 4 stalkers, an immortal, and a disruptor. But Simplex is.
Disruptor in a dream. Lanfear is moving out with this drop, which
He has 2 widow
the
mines.
correct decision.
Well, he has two widow mines here, and not going to take that connection. But there's not a lot from JohnGoodman either. Yeah, and Planetary is going to finish here. He can try repair it with
It's
the.
not a guess. It's just gonna die.
Yeah, it's just gonna die, but I think it's going to take that zealot. Nah, it's not going to. Oh. Yeah, and now Lanfear is going to drop the main base. Natural is gone, so all the workers are going to die now. Yeah, looks like it.
Workers in production.
Yeah. Oh, she's going to repower everything. That's nice. He's going to mass recall.
Oh no!
Oh, yeah. Yeah, and he's going to kill everything here. The disruptor died before he could get a shot. And
Yeah.
GG.
Okay.
Lanfear taking the 4th game and his 1st game of this series. I mean, the fourth game of the series and his third win. Yeah, that's the correct way.
And
Yeah, JohnGoodman asking where
I feel
proposing his main go.
I feel like Lanfear made that a lot more complicated for himself in that last section of the game. Like, if he wanted to continue harassing with liberators, that's fine. Send like one liberator, just keep like the pressure on that way. But there was no reason to send out the double mana back draw investment for the state of the game.
Yeah.
He already did damage. So like by not having that there at home, there was this window that was really scary. Fortunately for him, he forced a recall, and like that was as good as having his army at home.
Yeah.
It all worked out, but for a second there, I was concerned. What if Protoss gets on top of your production again? Then what?
Yeah. Okay, JohnGoodman is going to choose Parasite for the next map. The question is Lanfear going to take this game to and finish this series? We gotta wait and see. I wanted you to see the today versatility of Lanfear. So I think he's going to show JohnGoodman another build, maybe? Who knows? So far we had this...
I don't think Lanfear gonna do one of the 3 builds he's done already.
Yeah, I think he's going to come up with another one. My point of view. He did...
Lanfear is not that type of person. One main build that he likes the most. And then he has 1 or 2 other builds that he throws in just to kind of like...
throw off his opponent?
Yeah. So like... that we've seen twice is probably his default build.
Yeah, I think so. That timing push is pretty good. As we can see, if Protoss goes for disruptors, it can be holded, but it's not that easy to hold that kind of push. And now,
exactly what's going to happen this game. This is a proxy 4 gate.
Yeah.
Sorry, this could be 3 gate. This could be 3 gate forge. In any case, this is gonna get really cheesy in a minute.
Yeah, in a minute. I think JohnGoodman got pretty tilted from these games, and he really wants to win this one.
I don't know if I would attribute this decision to tilt. I would more attribute it to,
Okay.
wanting to get a map win.
Yeah. Okay, so we can... Yeah, triple gateway and a forge, okay. That's interesting.
This is a... if we want to really get into it, as to where he learned it from,
maybe from
I've
Meta or Master.
Do this, pretty rare to actually see against Terran.
Yeah.
It's usually more of a PvP thing than a...
PvT thing. Okay. I'm going to agree with you just because I don't play Protoss that much. I never thought...
I also happen to be one of those people that knows a lot of different cheeses, so...
Well, you are a specialist in cannon rushes. Okay, 3 Zealots at a time now. Forge is
so,
what's he going to do with that forge? Because I don't see anything right now. Okay, he's going to build that pylon and...
another issue with all this is that,
Oh, Lanfear is going to do that build from the second game, I think, with that free Rex build. So we see a tech lab on the first... Yeah, on the first barracks.
nice pylon positioning. It's going to give him both high ground vision as well as space to build this cannon.
But at this point, he can just repair and kill those zealots.
Yes, but as soon as the cannon finishes, this is gonna get really messy.
Oh, I mean, as long as he doesn't have high ground vision, he can just repair. But why is not?
The zealots are going to provide him high ground vision is the thing.
Yeah, that Marauder is taking down that cannon. Oh, I'm not so
One
sure.
of these pylons should have been a cannon.
Oh,
With
why did he lower that?
SCVs to surround.
I don't think he should have.
I don't think that was the correct decision either.
Yeah. And then now I think he's going
Like,
to.
I understand why he did it, but I don't think that was correct.
Yeah. Yeah, he wanted to take that cannon pretty quick. So.
Okay.
Okay, this was a quick game. We're seeing some cheese from our Protoss player here, bringing the series to 3-2.
That was kind of a I have nothing to lose sort of build.
Yeah, like I already lost 3 games, so shout out to my boy Pitfall. if Pitfall is in the chat. Okay. So Pitfall, if you're here with us, JohnGoodman is thanking you for this build. Lanfear is going to choose Cerulean Falls for this game.
I forgot this was still in the map pool.
I almost forgot it too. But let's see if JohnGoodman is going to cheese again, or if Lanfear is going to cheese. That's a good question.
Lanfear doesn't really have
A lot of cheese builds, yeah. He likes playing
he has hyper aggressive builds, but he doesn't have.
cheese, yeah.
What he was going for could be modified to be more aggressive. Yeah. He doesn't have true cheeses.
Yeah. The question is, are we going to see a comeback from JohnGoodman? That's a good question. Can he come back from these games and kill Lanfear with a 4-3? We have to wait and see. Okay, so now he's going for that pylon in his main base, so not going for the same build as last game.
Where is this probe going?
Oh, he's going in the main base. Okay, so no proxy here. What could we see from JohnGoodman? I think it would be interesting to see that proxy Stargate with Void Rays and shield batteries. That could be interesting.
I don't think that's in his build repertoire. It might be, but I don't think it is.
I don't know his build, so I'm just taking a wild guess here.
And I feel like I wouldn't try that particular cheat. Oh. Thing in a second. This might be the proxy gate again.
Yeah, it might be. But this is in a real... not likely to... well, it's likely to have a proxy there, but I don't think Lanfear is going to scout that. No, he's going with the SCV here. Oh, I don't think he's going to see it with this patting, or will he? It's the question. Going for the Reaper.
Whatever he wanted to proxy, he should have proxied already. But he's not.
Okay.
Is
Lanfear going
okay, never mind. This is...
Lanfear is going to see the pylon here. Now he's going to go again and see. Yeah, that Reaper is coming. Oh, it's double robo. This is going to be spicy. But is JohnGoodman going to cancel? I mean, maybe he can kill the pylon before this time.
There's no probe here. He's gonna have to cancel all of this.
Yeah, but if he cancels all of this, he's going to be really behind. Those are a lot of resources there. 4 more workers bring. Okay, so he's going to cancel those. Yeah. Yeah, that pylon is going to die. And now JohnGoodman is on one base with no army, just an adept and a stalker, and looks like Lanfear is going to do that 3 Rex build again. He has a Marauder for that stalker, so he can defend it
This
pretty
3 Rax
easily.
build, I like that Lanfear has gone for this 3 Rax build the last game and this game.
Yeah,
It has a lot of units quickly.
yeah.
So because of that he has in this series, knows on some level that there's a higher probability of his opponent cheesing him. So by having units early on in the game,
It will help him defend
right,
any kind of. Well, at this point, if the game is not, we're not going. It's no longer called cheese. It's just maybe some timing attacks, but he's going to defend.
well, a double proxy robo would definitely.
Yeah, a double proxy robo would have hit now, and I think he would have died. Not so sure if he would have died to it, but Immortal coming up. Okay, and Twilight Council.
I don't know if 3 Rax is ideal against
Dark
Shrine.
Shrine. We're going to see Dark Shrine this game. That's interesting.
I feel like it's actually expected, because Goodman is behind, and he knows he's behind.
Yeah, and look, Lanfear is going to make 2 missile turrets in his base. So I think he's expecting that too. Either that or Stargate. He's going to expect one of them. So
I don't even. I think this is like.
Yeah. Look, his left
work out. So now he's gonna try something else, and that's not going to work out either.
Yeah.
Game decisions and directionality of this game is not going well. This is actually going to be a 5 Rax variation of the 3 Rax opener. There's going to be more kill potential for Lanfear, and it's really hard, and like there's almost no intention to take a 3rd.
Yeah. It really looks like it. Well, Lanfear is now ahead in worker and in army supply, so he got a lead for now. He's checking.
Combat shield is almost done.
Yeah, he's checking with. Yeah, he's checking for any hidden bases or another proxies with that Reaper. I think he's close to going out on the map. Yeah. Combat shield is done, and +1 is going to finish soon. We're going to see DT blink now. That's interesting.
It's typical for Goodman. He's kind of the opinion if you're going to make DTs, you might as well invest in them.
Yeah. He has no TT so far, and Lanfear is going out on the map, so we wanna see how this plays out.
As long as Lanfear stops using mules, there is no scenario in which he loses this game.
Yeah. He has energy for 1 scan. 1 DT is...
For him to lose is if he doesn't scan.
Yeah. He still has scan. Okay. The question is, he's going to see those DTs. Yeah, he's going to scan it. But now, JohnGoodman can more DTs. Yeah, exactly. And... yeah, he's going to warp in 1 more DT. But Lanfear can just kite back and kill all the workers in the meantime. Yeah, more army coming. And 1 DT is not going to defend all of this. It has blink, so that's interesting.
Is gonna do for him in this scenario is it's gonna allow him to save a DT by blinking out of the scan range.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. And but now he can no longer defend. That's all. And Lanfear is
right
for the 4th base too, while JohnGoodman. Oh.
He still lost it on the same scan. Oh no.
Yeah, and now Lanfear is going. Oh, and he blinked on the same location, and now Lanfear is going to take down the workers. And yeah, that's. I think he's going to win this. Seriously, he's 50 supply ahead, and still killing stuff. Yeah. And Lanfear is going to win this series with 3-2. beating JohnGoodman in a best of 7, sorry. Thank you everyone for coming in. It was a really nice series and it was pretty tight, let's say. We had JohnGoodman taking the first game, Lanfear then taking 3 games in a row. Then we had JohnGoodman making a proxy of 3 gateways and 1 forge. And then we have Lanfear doing the same build as in the second game with his with his 3 racks build and full bio. We have JohnGoodman who is a little bit pissed that one game he goes DTs sorry, and Lanfear is going to do blind muscle turrets, but I think those DTs were expected since the double proxy robo was scouted. Good games, and thank you everyone for coming in, and we'll see you next time. Peace.